We're Wes, Liz, and Finley, an adrenaline-addicted family living in Sarasota, Florida. We are currently elbows deep into converting a 1998 Thomas International school bus into a mini mansion on wheels. Follow our journey as we count down the days until we move into the octobus.
Alright everybody, back at the bus this morning, and we are getting ready to work on the battery bank storage area underneath the bus, which, if you haven't seen that, it's this area right here. So before we even start making a door and making a box and supporting it and bolting it up in there, we have to get rid of the muffler. By get rid of the muffler, I mean reroute the muffler. The muffler right now is right there. Goes up in there and then turns towards the front of the bus. So where it turns towards the front of the bus, actually there's a nice little spot that we can take it out. So right there you can see I've disconnected. All it was this little sleeve right here connecting that pipe to this pipe. So we're going to take it from right there. We're going to use the old pipe once we get it out. We're going to cut it to size. We're going to take it from right there and route it right out here somewhere. Sounds simple. Let's see how it goes. We got both of the sections of pipe out, and we're left with that guy right there. That one. And the plan is to run it right out here. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and use some of this old pipe. Pick the piece that suits the angle the best and go from there. And if you see, here's the two giant pieces of pipe we have left. So we'll see. We have the muffler section cut. We've got both of the pieces out that we need out. So now we're just trying to cut a section that will work to route it to the outside of the bus. We've cut it already. We got this nice piece this will turn out and go outside the bus. We're just gonna take all the brackets off of it, and then I think we might have to cut it one more time to make the angle go the right way, but we'll see. Got all the parts off the muffler, and we've cut it a couple times to get the angles right, and had to run to the store and get a band clamp so we could cut it and kind of twist it and make it a different angle. Got that all dry fitted. Now we're just trying to reuse these giant muffler clamps. And what we're having to do is, the pipe is running this way, but we want to mount it to where the pipe runs this way. So we're making a Franken bracket. Franken bracket time. This one we can adjust and tighten down, but why is that one so loose?
Maybe you break that over. good. Wanted to bite.
There it is. Had to cut it there and put a new bracket on. Used the old hanger from the back. And then just added right where it already had a band clamp. And there she is coming out the side. Muffler project done. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The muffler is done. Looks good. I like it. We cranked the bus up. Nothing seems funny, which nothing should be funny anyways. Calling it a day. Once again, as always, as you've heard me say, it's hot as hell. And I like AC. So we're gonna clean the tools up and we will see you tomorrow when we start the bumper extension panel on this side, on the passenger side, along with the battery compartment where we're keeping our solar batteries.
Welcome to another day. So today, Wes has been to Lowe's. He's going to build the door that is going to be built into the side panel. I'm going to go outside and show you what side panel I'm talking about. So he's building the door that's going to the side panel. This door is going to open to reveal our batteries. So let me get over there real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so right here is where we are going to have a piece of metal that combines the bus with the rest of the bumper. He is going to cut this out and he's going to cut out a door and it's going to open up and out is going to slide our battery bank. That's the plan. That's what they're working on in the backyard. I'm playing with Philly in the pool. Someone's got to keep her occupied.
So we are building the door for our battery bank. And we've got some angle iron all cut here. Make a nice frame. And then we're gonna put some sheet metal over it and go from there.
The double checker is at it again. I wonder if it's going to pass inspection. Time to paint while these two slackers drink beer. Tell them what you're doing, babe.
Well,
Just gonna cover that up there.
we've cut the
Keep it PG.
we've got the door made, and now we're just covering the sheet metal seams with some aluminum angle iron. We've got it all cut to size, and now I'm just trimming up some of the burrs.
Burrs.
Burrs. Today's plan is to get the door installed right here. We made the door yesterday and hopefully we can get it installed today. We gotta do a little bit of cutting underneath. There's the old bumper bracket that you can barely see. I gotta grind that off, and a couple muffler supports that are still left in place that I gotta get rid of. And then we're gonna start cutting that open. We got the hole cut. That's what we need to get the door in there. And now we just have to work on getting this support out, and then we're gonna run another piece of angle iron from that main support, which is like this, to this main support. That way we're kind of bridging and not just cutting stuff out. And it gives us something to attach our hinges to at the top of the door so it'll swing up. So we have got the hole open for the door, and we've got it reinforced with some angle iron going across and welded in. And now we are pushing pause on that, and we're gonna work on, Dad, step to the side a little bit, putting in the bumper extension sheet metal here, because we need that in before we finish the door. Morning, everybody. We are back at it, and today we're fitting the sheet metal and hopefully going to get it welded and bondoed on for the bumper extension. The panel is bent and we are dry fitting it. So let's see how it goes.
There it is, baby.
There it is. We got the panel up, fitted, and I just got done stitch welding it. So I wanted to explain that to you guys. Basically, it's a way of welding this to where you don't heat it up. You don't heat up the sheet metal as much, because when you heat the sheet metal too much, it'll start warping and bending and stuff. So basically what I did is you do like one little tack weld there, and then one there, and one there, and you kind of space them out, and then you come back, and what it does is it lets it cool just a little bit, and then you go in between those, so on and so on, until you end up really close. And I think I'm gonna call that good. That looks good. And yeah, now it's time to grind it all down. I like to put we did on the other side is I put a little bit of a belly in it. I kind of ate a little more than just the weld, because that way when I put that first layer of fiber bondo, the green hairy stuff, it's got a little bit more to fill but still keep that surface somewhat level. So here we go.
And he's mixing up the goop. He's ready to go. Yes, sir. Mix it up, buddy. You're doing good, man.
So this is the filler, guys. This is the body filler. We've already put the green fiber bondo on. And
we're close to you with that, man.
With all of these, you want to make sure that it's mixed super well, or it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So spend a little bit of time mixing it just to make sure you're good. Now that all looks one consistent color to me.
Now I'm gonna put it on the side of the bus. It dries pretty fast, so you gotta work it quick.
Yeah, you just don't want to let it surprise you. It'll surprise you. And it seems to, once you get it on there, is when it really starts moving. And at this stage, I personally like to build it a little higher. That way I'm not having to do this stage more than once. And that's pretty good. Like I said, I really like to build it out more at this stage, and I'd rather do more sanding than have to do a whole bunch of coats. But honestly, you can do it either way. You can do a whole bunch of thin coats, or you can do it like this. I like to do it like this because I use the big block sander, and that way I know I have enough, and it helps me level it out.
That's where we're going to leave you this week. We have another video coming up with the rest of the bodywork, paint, and some more door work coming up. I'm not sure when that'll be released. I do have 2 shout outs this week. The first one is Jayla Davis, and the second one is Joey Simon, Alicia's husband, Adela's dad. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have someone that you want us to shout out, please let us know in the comments, or you can DM us on Instagram at Nautical Nomads. We are off tomorrow on vacation. I guess tomorrow would be today if you're watching it on Sunday. And we're going on a little staycation, so we're going to vlog the whole thing for you guys. And if you want to keep up in real time, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. As always, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when we post a video, and we will catch you next time.